Welcome to another week of Valpo Football Preview. Todd Ickow again with you, and joined as always by the head coach of the Crusaders, Dale Carlson. Coach, a bye week this past week, and now Campbell coming up. Let's talk about what you go through during a bye week, and what are some of the things you try to accomplish to get ready for a game the following week.
Sure. One of the things that we did is we gave players an extra day off last week. We've got obviously our 8-game conference schedule coming up, and so it's going to be a pretty good grind. So we felt that an extra day off from practice would be beneficial for them, as well as letting them get caught up on school a little bit, letting our guys get healthed up a little bit from the first 3 weeks. So we gave them Tuesday off, went back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with full padded practices. Saturday off, and then we started our schedule again, yesterday and Sunday.
And it kind of becomes a new schedule, like you said. Now 8 straight conference games. I don't think you probably approach the games any differently, but it is kind of a different feel when you get into conference play.
No doubt about it. What we told the players is we got a clean slate. You're starting with an opportunity. We're 0-0 in the PFL, and so now you have an opportunity to get the season kick-started again. You have a second chance. We've got to try and make the most of that.
I'm sure the kids feel like they've had opportunities, 2 straight games in which you lose by 3 points or less. What is the mindset of the team right now?
Well, it seems that we're really determined to get this thing turned around. We had really good practices last week. Our enthusiasm's good. Just kids coming in, you can sense it in the meetings. You just see it in the weight room. They're ready to fight, and they want to get this thing going.
Okay, let's look at Campbell. They have gone through some changes. New head coach this year. Like your team, they were on a bye this past week, but they do have a victory so far. What can you tell us about them?
Well, Campbell is, it's an interesting situation with the new coaching staff. 2 of the 3 teams that they've played were more option-type teams, and so it didn't give us as good a read defensively on what they're going to do. So we're going to have to do a good job of adjusting on Saturday with our offense, because we're still really not quite sure what they're going to do from a defensive perspective. Their offense, it's all about their 2 quarterbacks. They run the offense through the quarterbacks. They're going to run with the football. They're, I believe, 1st and 3rd on the team in rushing. It's going to be a situation where we have to stop the quarterback from running the football, and that's always a challenge because in the way defenses are set up, that's the guy you don't necessarily account for. It almost creates like an extra gap, and so you really have to be sound. And as we've challenged our players, somebody's going to have to get off blocks and make a tackle, and that's going to be the key thing on Saturday.
You guys had the great success going down there last year, and one of the big reasons why you won the football games, you're able to run the football. Let's talk about the health of your guys right now. Jake Hudson didn't finish the last ball game. You've got a couple young guys who look like they're ready to get some snaps. Where do you sit with the running game right now?
Well, Jake is back. He was doing no contact practice already at the end of last week, and he should be playing on Saturday. That's the plan. So we feel like we'll be in pretty good shape there. Obviously Brandon Hall has done some good things through the first 3 weeks. Denzel Conway got an opportunity on last Saturday and was able to make some big runs, some big catches, caught his first touchdown pass. So I feel pretty good about where we're at and the fact that we do have some depth at the running back spot. That if we do have some injuries, we have an opportunity to put some guys in the game that can play.
We saw Conway, an exciting player, but now with Hudson back, do you find now ways maybe to play 2 backs at once just to get some extra game breakers out on the field?
Well, yeah, and we've shown that the 2-back set, through the first 3 weeks, and part of it, as I said again, is trying to see what Campbell's going to do, trying to match up with the personnel. But no doubt, the way that we've been running our offense from the spread to with the more true power type game with Bahari in there to the 2 backs. We're gonna mix and match it and keep doing those things.
The ball game which you played most recently, William Jewell, you threw for almost 500 yards. That's not going to be how it is though, week to week.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. We knew William Jewell was going to not allow us to run the football, and they did a pretty good job. They were putting 8, sometimes 9 guys up on the line of scrimmage, and so we took advantage of the man coverage and were able to get some big routes. But you don't want to be in a situation where you're going to throw the ball for 500 yards every week. We want to make sure that we're moving the ball, getting the different players to touch it. And to me, really, that's the biggest thing, is making sure we're distributing the touches to the different positions. Obviously, our running backs didn't touch the ball as much, but that was a byproduct of what William Jewell was doing defensively. And you have to give our offensive guys credit. I mean, they took advantage of what Jewell gave us, and we did make some big plays.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thanks, Todd.
The head coach, Dale Carlson. We'll see you next week on Valpo Football Preview.